To me, the name, the sons of Zebedee, have always sounded powerful. I mean, the sons of Zebedee. I mean, it could be like, a special forces unit or a biker gang, maybe just a superhero duo. Well, either way, to me, the sons of Zebedee sound like a group you really didn't want to encounter, because if you did, they were going to be in charge. They would be the ones controlling the situation. To those who encountered the brothers as they traveled the countryside with their teacher, the sons of Zebedee would not have been seen that way. They would have simply been Zeb's boys, a couple of hard-working guys trying to support the family's fishing business with not a whole lot to show for it. Today's gospel opens up with these brothers making a very bold statement to Jesus. They said to him, "Teacher, we want you to do for us whatever we ask of you." And Jesus said to them, "What is it you want me to do for you?" And they said to him, "Grant us to sit one at your right hand and one at your left in your glory." To sit at the right and the left of the ruler was not merely about elevated honor. It was about power. These were power positions, and the sons of Zebedee wanted that power. They wanted the power they had seen exhibited from those who sat at the left and the right of the earthly rulers, to them experienced as oppressive powers that controlled their daily lives and kept them in their designated place. Oh, to have such power. They could be heroes, righting the wrongs against their people and dishing out punishments where they were deserved. The sons of Zebedee got caught up in their story, didn't they? And I can certainly see how. It does make sense. Besides Peter, James and John were in the inner circle of the 12. They were the closest to Jesus, and they saw things and experienced things no one else did. Things Jesus told them not to tell until after he had died and risen. James and John were taken by Jesus to the top of the mountain, where they witnessed Jesus being transfigured into dazzling white clothing and witnessed him talking with the heroes of their people, Moses and Elijah. And they heard the voice of God telling them that Jesus was his Son, the Beloved, and that they should listen to him. The brothers didn't understand the whole death and resurrection stuff, but they knew whatever was unfolding, it was big. The kingdom of God was appearing in their presence, and they were not only in Jesus' inner circle, they were now in some special circle, which included Moses, Elijah, and the voice of God. Whatever was going to happen was going to be beyond their wildest dreams, and being so close to the center of everything, how could they lose? It was clear to them they were the ones to sit on the left and the right of the throne with God's beloved. They were the ones to hold such positions of power side by side with Jesus in all his glory. It was not just the sons of Zebedee that had trouble understanding this new concept of what Jesus' glory looked like and how the Messiah, the Savior, was going to actually do the saving. All they knew was about power and control. So Jesus offers another lesson about the glory and nature of God. Jesus said to them, "You know that among the Gentiles, those whom they recognize as their rulers lord it over them, and their great ones are tyrants over them. but it's not so among you. But whoever wishes to become great among you must be your servant, and whoever wishes to be first among you must be slave of all. For the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life a ransom for many. Now, this is not the first, second, or even third time Jesus has given them this lesson about giving up their power and serving others. Why is it so hard to learn something new? I admit, this is still not easy for us. I think we are not much different than the sons of Zebedee. From backseat driving to armchair quarterbacking to know exactly what we would do if we were in charge of the world. We know what we would do with such power. We know how we would fix things, and we know who would get punished along the way. I could say that what Jesus is teaching goes against human nature. Is it in our nature to want the power to be in control and to want more for ourselves? But then again, who do we think we are? Are we better than the rest? Are we beyond listening to the voice of God which said, "This is my Son, the beloved, listen to him"? I think Jesus is speaking to our human nature, a nature that begins in love. And out of that love comes a nature that would have us take care of those in need. A nature that calls us to not only serve others, but to put the needs of others before our own and live in this kingdom as the living glory of Christ, being slave to all.